we're playing Root, and each faction is asymmetrical. Over here, Edmund is being the Marquis de Cat, and he's first in turn order. Second is me, Chris, with the old Eyrie order, and then Jay over here is third with Woodland Alliance. Jay has decided to set up his stronghold down here in the southwest, and I have to start here, as it says in the Eyrie homeland. And Edmund starts up here in the keep, and he's chosen these two regions for his recruitment and workship. And
Edmund vomited pieces all over the board.
Yeah, sorry.
As a starting
your own handmade game. Look how fine this is.
Yes, this is the print and play version that's available on Kickstarter. Jay got it printed.
Very nice.
Thank you very much. And as the Eyrie, you have different kind of leaders, regimes, and I'm starting with the commander, which gives me, as an attacker in battle, I get to do 1 more damage. Which is good for his alliance because he gets to have 1 defense in the woods. Cool. Let's begin. Cat.
The Marquis de Cat.
Yeah, so everybody's asymmetrical. We each have birdsong, daylight, evening as our actions. So he will take his complete turn, then I will, then Jay will, then Edmund, and so on and so forth. And then we can say what each thing we're doing is at the beginning, and then after that we can just play.
I can't kill Jay on my first turn. I want to kill. I can't.
Nor should you.
I would kill Jay on my first turn.
Kill Jay because I did it last time. I want to do it this time.
Jay should die. Right. So your birdsong. You place your wood on your sawmill, which is this saw action. This hammering toilet is the workshop.
It's definitely a toilet.
No,
that is a toilet.
It's an anvil, as we know.
No, he hit the toilet, and we don't want to know what kind of water is splashing out.
The best kind. Alright, now he's in the daylight.
I'm in the daylight, allegedly. I'm going to build a sawmill here for
1 wood.
1 wood. So
the Marquis de Cat has 3 actions every daylight phase, unless he has a bird card, in which case he can play a bird card to take an extra action.
But he wants to recruit, so I can.
I do, because I can't do anything else.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So I might just do that.
But he can recruit, and he can
so I can
increase your outrage.
Yes, I'll recruit twice.
Oh,
you recruit twice?
Yes.
Oh, then I am doubly outraged.
Outrageous.
I see this as like you recruited my cousins, and I am outraged that my cousins have joined the Marquis de Cat.
Of course.
That's all, because the Marquis de Sod.
Yes, I am the Marquis de Sod. Welcome to my keep. I will.
You are the cat of the Marquis de Sod, and therefore I don't even want to know what he did to you.
He just paid him money. Everyone is a trader for cash. All players draw income and discard down to hand limit. Yours income is currently 1.
Income is cards.
I did not score for building my.
No, you should do that.
Nice.
So score for that, and your income is 1 card, and then my income is 1 card, which I don't have space because Jay is a card holder hog, so I have to figure out how.
Hello.
Thanks. I don't really know what I have to see both sides for my cards. Cool. So I'm the bird. I have to add a bird card. This one.
We didn't make any bird as the word jokes.
We didn't.
But no one will understand unless they live inside one. And then I can choose up to 2 of these, and I have to place them on my decree along my bottom of my board, which basically allows me to do actions.
So when can I flip the bird?
Most any time. I have a fox, so I'm going to actually. Oh. Okay. All right. I'm gonna put the decree here in the place warrior spot, and then I do my daylight. I'm going to craft this and get 2 VP.
What?
Woo! 2 VP. Birdie's flying into victory.
Don't worry, I might kill him faster than I killed
Alright, that's
you.
been used, but I'm not going to be doing it again. And then I have to resolve my decree. So the first one is I build where my roosts are
You
according
recruit?
to this. And
Recruit.
I recruit, and I have to recruit where this is. This is wild. Birds are wild. And then I move,
It's gone
and then
wild.
I battle. I'm going to move 3 units here, and then I'm going to battle here as well. So I'll take this. They'll
Two
be
D4s.
2d4. There'll be d12 in the final, I guess. And I roll, and they're both 1 and 1, but I have +1. So Ed will get the
You
lowest
doubly
roll.
hurt him.
Yeah, Ed will get the lowest roll, and I'll get the highest, but they're the same. So I will take 1 damage. He will take 2, but he only has 1 unit.
I will pay a card to
Yes.
save my unit.
So his ability allows him to put a cat in the hospital, and he's gonna do that.
Yeah,
and
my
then I score victory. Oh, I should have played a card. Dummy.
Oh.
All right,
get
but
2
I still
points?
get 2 points. That's
You get 2 points because
One
you're
person.
I'm brown.
the clock of the game.
Yes, I am the clock.
All right, and I am the Marquis de Cat. No, I'm the Woodland. No,
You
so
are
I collect out my
definitely-
cards. I draw my outrage card. My outrage is 1. My outrage goes up because he recruits. So I draw 1 card. Now I have a total of 6 cards.
His outrage also increases if Edmund destroys his wooden bits on the board, your strongholds or your hideouts.
But he's not going to do that because Edmund's a nice gentleman.
Thanks.
On Thursdays,
I'm not.
but today is Sunday.
I'm not.
Okay. How we do this? This one's a little bit more difficult because I have many more different kinds of actions than any of them can take.
Yeah.
Okay, you only have the birds only have 4 actions. Edmund has 1, 2.
I have 3 plus bird plus any number
I
of birds I want
I
to
have
pick.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Bird plus math.
8. I have 9 different actions that I can take
Wow.
Man.
because maths. All right, so I am going to. Let's see here. I'm going to educate, and I gain another fox.
Mhm.
And then now I'm going to build a hideout
Using 2.
using 2 of the fox
recruitments.
supporters.
Yes, supporters. That's it.
What did the fox say?
Build a hideout. Build a
He said,
hideout.
Go away, Edmund. Go away with you and your terrible jokes.
On Sundays. The worst part about that is that I have to hear your bad jokes and then work the next day.
That is a problem.
And then
in
steal
life.
them and use them the next
It's
day.
like today is Monday. Yeah, at the water cooler.
What did Edmund say this weekend?
Whoa.
Oh well,
He
all
made it-
sorts of hilarious things.
Yes, he made a joke about water and why he's a fan of the Dolphins. Just miserable.
You're a fan of the Dolphins too?
I know. I crave pain. That's why I have my keep with my.
Being born in Michigan, unfortunately, I'm a Lions fan for
I am
life.
going to.
They're better than the Dolphins.
Oh, certainly.
I could train.
Don't worry about time, Jay. I can scrub you through. Jay,
I have 9 possible actions. Your turn is so easy.
So do you want to play a game whilst he's taking his turn?
Oh,
Steve?
course. Okay,
There's
should
so
we-
many
you wanna-
games there.
what's the longest game?
I'm gonna
you had?
conspire. I'm gonna conspire with this hideout so that way I get a free movement and I also get a free victory point. Yeah.
Okay, woo.
I'm going to move
Into an adjacent clearing.
into an adjacent.
Oh, you have to be the ruler. Yeah, you are the leader or whatever.
Yes.
You control it.
I discard another mouse to get another mouse supporter, and then I use my mouse supporters to build another hideout in the mouse world.
Have you guys ever used Spy?
No,
I've never hired any.
It's like you're just using one of your supporters to cycle one of your cards.
Yeah, but I mean, you gain a card, so you're not really cycling your cards.
And then
Oh yeah, no, I did that loads.
Oh, okay.
I used spy. It's a good action.
Spy lets you take any. You lose one of your supporters,
Yeah,
right?
for a card,
For a card of any.
yes.
but only for him.
Oh, it's plus a card though. So yeah, it is a card and a supporter. So you do cycle out cards. I apologize.
I am going to battle. Oh no, I'm gonna make a dude here.
I will do battle.
No, I have to train. Oh, that's just frustrating.
You can just lose. That would be fine.
I am going to lose actually.
He's so
My-
positive.
I am positive. I've never won. No, this faction has not won one.
But you have won the
Yeah,
game.
but I played other than once. That's an immediate disadvantage to the faction.
And then we can. Oh, I don't have anything to battle.
So in fact, yes, Chris is going to win because he's a really difficult faction. I suck, and he's the other person.
So he's gonna go here.
I actually
no,
like the cats though. So.
that's fine.
Oh yeah, no, but I still suck.
I'm not gonna
Oh, you mean you suck?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to put. Well, I don't have to keep anything, so it's fine. Yeah, I'm done.
Oh, phew.
Really? I was going to go another nap. I have to think about my turn.
Did you gain a supporter in each nation?
Oh no, I did
And
not.
discard down to your hand limit. And you were outraged.
It's like I'm
one.
recruiting people at night, and then I outrage as well. So
Yes.
one.
So he gets one for each faction: the bunny, fox, and mouse, and then he gets a bonus one because Edmund is enraging him.
Because you're recruiting all my
Cousins.
cousins into your sexcapades in your Marquis.
Yeah, and I've got wood as well, so there you go.
Oh Jesus! I will have to bleep that out later.
That's not a swear word.
Okay. So you receive wood and
Senator
per your,
Mossman, did
per
you
your
at any
saw
time?
note.
I have never.
I'm gonna call it lumber.
No, I think wood's good. Well,
It's fine because these jokes exist from Catan back in the day.
yes, of
From
course, of
set-
course. I'm recycling. I'm recycling.
You know what? I
on
actually
cats, of
I
course.
hate that people call it Catan now instead of settlers.
Yes.
Of what? People just call it settlers?
Yeah, of Catan before that was the way. It was.
Really? I always call it Settlers of Catan because I am a person who gives the game a full name. Like Root is a game of
I'll have
Woodland
you know,
Alliance.
it's Booze 7.
Boo
Booze
when you connect it. No, now it's Boo 7. Before it was like
No, that's a
That's
that
a
is a
seven.
that's a 7.
I
Wow.
have a confession.
You
I-
can't count.
I am dyslexic. True story.
True story.
That's actually a fact. So that's why, like, sometimes I'm like, I'll read the rules. It
Move.
takes
Or
3
not.
days to do it. That's why I like some videos because
So
I
you
don't have
did
to
your
read.
double
And yeah, move. So
move. That's one.
2.
Okay. You suck.
Attack. Wait, did I?
Do I have an ambush card?
One.
Nil
One
and
and
1.
zero.
Nil
Wow.
and 1.
Yeah, that sucks. But I'm in control, right?
Yes.
You could lie to yourself that way. Sure.
He is in control. He has more units than me. Then
I'm still gonna.
I thought the Ghostbusters were in control.
I want more wood. That's the point.
No
So-
love for the Ghostbusters joke there.
No.
No.
I guess it was a sequel. Some people didn't like the sequel.
No one likes sequels.
Some sequels are better than the original.
Can sequels count if they're?
I'm going to build a second wood mill because I don't have enough wood. I want more wood. So
Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
gonna build it.
Yeah,
It's
because-
a victory though.
Unless
2
if the
VP.
trilogy wasn't planned, then it was a sequel
Thank
for
you.
X amount of
Yep.
years before it became
And you're done.
Yep.
the
So
second in a trilogy.
draw equal to. You have 1.
Yep.
I have 2. No, just 1. And
Like
you-
and then I draw 2.
Yes.
Wow.
Then we discard down to hand limit. What's my hand limit? My hand limit's 5, so I'm good.
Yeah, mine's 4. I'm good. Didn't get enough good cards from you. So that sucks.
Or does it?
See, I attacked him. See,
Yes, I'm very happy for you.
I'm coming for you next
Why? I don't see why.
because you're so good at games, Joe.
I
I
haven't
feel-
won a game all day.
Alright,
You won the first game. we
He
played.
won both games.
No,
Then.
Alright,
I
no,
won
no.
the first game. Don't steal my victory from me.
Alright, I'm
Then
going
one.
to play the mouse in the bird during the birdsong phase. I'll play the mouse in the place of roost because you just stink.
It's not really that I won. I think that faction won. That faction's very easy to win because it's the clock of the game.
It's the clock, but I think also you guys weren't he's attacking me much sooner this game than last game.
Yes, I'm trying to halt his...
Because he understood the error of his ways, which I was trying to tell him.
I've got a lot of points from inciting mob use.
Alright, I will do Decree, I think. Wait.
You recruited?
Yeah, I'm gonna do... I'm trying to... Yeah, I'll just do...
I like this faction because it's like they have to do the action or...
They have to collapse.
They collapse. It's like they're just...
That would probably frustrate me.
It's like they're just frustrated on cocaine. They're just sniffing on, gotta do more, gotta do more, gotta do more.
Yeah, unfortunately I can't place any other cards. So I will place a warrior in the roost of this clearing type. So I will put it in the only spot I can. You jerks. And then I will move at least one warrior from that type to the place that it... Oh wait, I could have actually placed something.
I think it's going to go to the land of
I'll
mice.
put this here, yeah.
Well, did you just put that down here now?
Yeah, but I can put
Okay,
two.
two,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. So I'm going back. I'm putting this under my move because I realize I actually have this one here. Otherwise, I'm screwed. So I can move bird and I can move to any spot and a mouse spot. So I will move 2 mice or 2 birds there, and I will move.
No, wait. I think you move
Yeah, yeah.
from that location.
From, not to. Interesting.
From. So you
Okay,
go
then
into
I
chaos.
won't- Yeah, I wouldn't play that then. I played that wrong all last time. So
Oh,
that
you
means
did?
that I didn't really get
So
any-
basically, you lost the moral victory.
I did.
We won the moral victory!
Yay!
Or I could play it.
Properly.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna risk it. I will put that mouse in here because here I go. I'm gonna first move.
To the mouse.
Yes, I'm gonna move 4 units to the mouse, and then my second move will be from the mouse, and I will move 2 units to here.
Why?
To here in this nice juicy spot, and then I battle in one sector. I'm going to battle
the
in
mice.
this one.
Oh.
And I'm gonna battle your field people
Why?
because I love you.
Why?
All right.
Ambush.
Sure. All right, battle. I do 3. You do 0. 4s or 0s in this game. So
No, I do 2, sir.
yeah, but I mean you have none.
So you're
this
dead.
card. Yeah, but I also have 3 plus 1, so I do 4. So 1, 2, 3.
Is there
So-
something special about me being in the region as well? We should point out?
No, I don't think so.
No, you can only attack one
Yeah,
player.
I can.
So.
Yeah.
Does that mean I'm in control
This
here?
is really frustrating for me because then
You
like,
are in control.
all my supporters that are mice in that area, they're all dead.
Yes,
Killed
and I get
everyone.
1 VP for that.
Yeah, you.
And
because
then
for
now I-
murdering people, you murder.
And now I place in a mouse sector, which I still own here. So I place this one here, and I gain 3 VP because in evening I discard on hand limit, which is
You
nil.
get VP for doing nothing.
Right,
Just for
and
breathing.
I just want to point out the ambush card. This one's a
Yeah,
bird, so it can be any clearing.
yeah.
But if it's by suit, it's only in those
Yeah,
clearings.
that sounds great.
It's for others. It's for people watching, not for.
Yeah, that's great.
You just used it on me.
that sounds great. That does. It really does.
I love you.
I'm glad someone does.
Olive juice.
I go here again.
He just got married, so you would hope that he didn't marry
I gain
him.
a point.
So
Yeah, we're not married today.
I'm going to
Take your turn.
move. I'm not going to move a guy. I can move a guy, but I'm not going to. I'm going to take my 2 bunnies and we're going to move over here. And one of them thinks it's a warrior guy. And then I'm going to. Take another. No. I'm going to recruit another bunny.
Aw,
I'm going to recruit another fox.
double aw.
And then I'm going to.
That's educate, right? Yeah.
Yes, I'm educating because I'm an educator. I am improving society where you murder rats and children.
you're a dirty communist.
But it's
I'm
rats.
the only sensible.
But to be
sensible
fair, it's
faction.
rats. Like, who's ever.
They're actually not rats or mice. I misspoke.
Do you want a
apologize.
4th one? Because I can't use just 1 for my
But
cards.
all my BS. Okay. Sod. You sawed off and do your
card.
thing. Go.
Right.
Go.
I've
Solder.
got a lot of wood now.
1, 2,
3.
That's what do you do with all your wood, Edmund?
He's gonna build a thing, maybe 2 things.
And he's going to recruit
Oh man,
twice.
Now I'm actually going to recruit all of my turns just to get. No, I'm not going to do that.
then you'll put him in
That would be amazing. That would be amazing.
Yes,
You'll put
I
him
would
in.
have a
Still, I'm
chance
still not going to do that.
to do something.
You discard. Yep. Yeah.
I shall move here and attack him.
Oh my god, my home, dude.
Yeah.
This is penetrating me.
So you moved and attacked. You have one more action
sorry,
left.
put him over.
Well, I can purchase more actions if I so wish.
Oh my god!
Yes!
I'll do
Double zeros!
I'll do it again.
Ooh, 2 and...
No.
Wow.
It's still not very good.
You can do it again and destroy his home. Destroy his home. And then he can't craft either because he doesn't have any stars.
This is true.
Yeah.
Jay,
That's
you're
worth
the
the card.
worst. Jay, I hope you
Or
have
the
a
best-
special spot
The
for
best,
you.
yes. Yeah, I am going to do it again. He's quite right.
My hell would be... Honestly, it's worth... Oh! wait, do you roll? I don't think you actually roll because when if you fight and there's no one there...
That's
it's
true.
that
That's true.
happens.
Okay.
Yes.
Dang it.
If the defender has no warriors, in the clearing of battle, remove all the defender's pieces there. The attacker scores 1 victory point per piece removed, so purple goes up 1. The battle ends if the Vagabond is no longer available.
What a jerk.
So did I get a point for
You
beating him?
You killed birds, and a
Okay.
victory point came out of their bodies. Yes.
Nice.
No, I
Oh,
removed
you
it.
did. Sorry. Okay.
I'm going to.
But you note the game ends at 40, which I had a chance of having until recently.
I'm going to build 2 recruiters. I'm not recruiting. I'm going to spend these 2 cards to build 2 recruiters.
Is that your American accent that you're doing? The recruit?
No, I'm just making it so you don't think I say recruit. My American accent is much better than that. I'm going to build 2
As he says it
recruiters.
in non-American.
Oh my gosh.
Ugh.
That's just the worst.
Which will give me
I should not have bothered attacking Jay.
5 points.
How do you get 5 points for building 2
Each
things?
one
1, 2,
is-
3, 4, 5.
Oh dear. Wait, are those? These are not. Oh, no, those
Yeah.
are. The,
That's my.
As
that's
soon as he
more
builds
cards.
it. So now,
Oh,
Now I'm
my
out.
goodness.
So now I'm definitely.
so
in
now
my
you
turn.
draw cards. So you
Yeah.
get 2.
2, please.
And then I get.
I hope your cards suck.
I get 2.
like you do. I get 1.
Jeez, that is brutal for you, man. That's.
I need to get something going.
That was.
Here.
I'm only 2 points.
Right. So it's me.
That's how there for you.
So I have to place a card. Let's see. You put me in a bind. He hasn't looked
I think you will collapse.
Action this turn. You do not score points this turn. Remove all but the visors.
So Jay is really good at giving advice that hurts other players. So thanks,
Yes.
thanks.
I have a question. Like, how do you survive if you can't recruit?
I'm gonna play the mouse in the decree spot, and I can recruit twice, and I will recruit where I can. And then I can. Actually, I can.
You sound so bitter.
A little bit. Yeah, I won't put that there. So I can move, and I'm gonna move 3 units, 4 units in here. Oh, man, that might hurt me. Yeah, 3 units in here.
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh, I have to move twice. Otherwise I can't do this. So I move from, okay, I will move 1 unit and then move 2 more units like that as a unit, as a group. And then I will battle here. Get you out of my house. I can only battle 1, so
One
1
house.
house.
Get out of my house.
3 plus 1 is 4 to 2, so you lose 4. Not quite what I wanted, and I lose 2. And then I can build in a mouse clearing that I own, and there is none that I
And then you
control.
collapse.
I collapse.
In your face.
So I collapse, and I will get a new visor. Jerk.
Isn't it Vizier?
Vizier? Yeah.
Visor is the
No, that's their vizier.
Yeah, Vizier.
They
Yeah,
are.
The
well,
visor is a new visor.
I'm
your face.
dyslexic.
Oh wait, I'm going to discard these 2 cards to save these.
That's not gonna happen.
Now it's my turn.
Alright.
I draw my outrage card for my birdsong time.
Alright, I'm gonna choose
You also-
charismatic.
Okay.
Recruit twice for each action of the action decree.
But he still gets 2 points for failing to get his homeland.
No. It says here when I go into turmoil, I score no points for that, so I don't get 2.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Really?
Yes.
In your face!
So we have to make him go into turmoil.
But I have no idea what happens if I'm completely off the map. Because I can't do anything.
It's going to be quite a lot of dedication.
I looked in there, and I looked under the rule set, and there was nothing there. Because it says, like, because there's a special one for hits as the Marquis, hits as the Alliance, hits as the Vagabonds, but nothing for the hits as the Eyrie.
What do you require to build?
Don't tell you, you'll eliminate me.
Well, yeah, I don't think I can quite this turn. I could give it a go.
But I mean, if I have no units on the board, I don't know how I can. I'd be completely eliminated.
I guess that's something that can happen in the game.
It takes quite a lot of effort. Right?
Well, now we have a new goal, right, Edmund? Yay!
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, this is the worst.
Okay, so I'm going to do my conspiracy of workday. My workday conspiracy. I don't know how working's a conspiracy. That cost me 3 Fox supporters.
I guess ideally I could go for an alternate victory.
That gives me 2 victory points. It also gives me a stronghold. And anywhere I can control, and I can only. I guess I could put it here as well. But do I want the 2 bunnies? Or do I want foxes? Yes.
Tumbleweed.
Tumbleweed? No, you have to do the tumble.
Tumbler?
Weed. As if there's nothing there. Oh wow! Does I get another one? That's so much cheaper. Okay, well then I am going to spend 2 bunnies. I convert my people into a stronghold.
Mm-hmm.
And that. And then I have. I'm in a bit of a pickle.
Me too.
I'm not.
You're not in a pickle.
I'm a
At
whole
all.
cucumber. I'm trying to think.
Boo!
I'm trying to think of jokes that aren't dirty jokes. It's really difficult.
We could just mute you the whole.
Everything I say, yeah.
Just
That
have
would be wise.
Just have subtitles.
That would be wise.
I am going to recruit 2 bunnies, and I get rid of the economic victory.
You. Klinger.
Well, this is yes. I'm going to get rid of economic victories. So I got 2 bunnies here.
That's your Brooklyn accent. 2 bunnies here.
2 bunnies here. And then
If
I'm.
you're from Brooklyn, we're not so.
And then I do night. And then it's the evening. And then I get 1 more support.
And then it's Eddie's turn, right?
Then it is Eddie's turn. Yes.
Okay.
I've got lots of wood.
3 wood.
Wood.
You don't want to stack.
He's
them?
like, he just like throws them on the roast.
You want to make it look like a tree, don't you?
No, he's OCD.
I want to make it look like a tree.
He wants to make it look like he has OCD.
Make it look like.
I do not. Oh, that's uneven. I do not have OCD. That's uneven too. Let me fix that.
You don't have it. I don't.
Oh, wait,
Remember earlier when we like...
What are you doing?
That's really mean. I am actually a horrible person. It's true. Okay, first thing I'm going to move over here,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to attack. That's
3
better.
and 2. So I lose 2. No, I lose 3.
No, you lose 2.
Why do you only lose 2?
I
Because
lose
he's
3.
Woodland Alliance.
Oh yes, I lose 2.
Oh yeah. Okay.
No, but if defending with 1 warrior.
Yes.
Ignore the first hit. So I have 2. So I lose
Oh,
3,
okay.
and he loses 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get to choose which do I want to lose.
At which point do I get the point for victory? Is it when you blowed everything up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you'll get 1 here because he has...
I'm gonna lose the stronghold.
So you now gain a victory.
Okay.
So that was your 2 moves?
No,
2?
that's two actions.
Yeah.
2 actions.
And then you have 1
And then he's
more.
gonna recruit.
No, I'm gonna make your life difficult. I'm
Gonna
gonna
attack again.
attack again, which means immediate
Yep.
victory.
And 1 VP.
Don't
Alright.
you lose that card?
Do we decide what happens to this card?
It doesn't say discard. It just says remove.
Remove.
So,
we assume that.
Oh wait, it says there's something here about removing.
alright.
So it says removing pieces.
I think probably remove means keep it.
If
Yeah,
you're prompted to
it's a bit
place
rough.
if you're prompted to this goes back to my hand.
That's what we decided. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That is the end of my turn.
Yes, and you draw 2 cards, and I will draw 1 only.
And I will draw 2 cards.
Ugh, not what I wanted. I feel like, yeah, no. Oh, no, I don't have to necessarily.
Chris is very happy that this die is red and that goes over the red space, and this die is blue and it goes over the blue space. Does that make you
Yes.
happy, Chris?
It makes me very happy.
Good.
I might go into another collapse, guys.
Do it. Do it.
Ugh. Yeah. All right. Bunny in the battle. All right. So I play the card I have to.
I take my turn.
Yeah, this sucks. All right. So decree. I get to place 2 in the spot because of my new thing here. Oh, it says recruit twice for each action. So
For each
yeah.
action.
So
that
recruit.
occurs.
Got it.
It's
2
recruit
here.
for each card.
And then move. I will move this guy here.
Yes.
I win ties, so I can do that. And then I will battle in the bunny, which is the only thing I can do. Come on. Awesome bunny
Wait.
power.
Yeah!
2 and 2.
We each lose 1. So you lose
In
this
your
guy.
face.
Not bad. And then that's
And
it
that's
for you.
my turn.
And then you get 2 points.
2 points.
Still more than me. Government is slow working, right? Do you have an alliance
With
of
the
creatures?
last game we played, we didn't attack him enough, and this faction racks up the points. So
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
attempting to.
Eliminate the birds.
Okay, this goes. I get my hideout
did
cards.
you draw
I
your?
draw
Did
my
you discard?
outrage.
Sorry, at the end of your last turn, did you discard your hand?
Yes,
Yes,
I
you
did.
did, yeah.
I had 2 cards actually,
Yeah.
and then I
I just
gained
assumed
my
you were
outrage
cheating.
cards.
He's
Oh.
he's just such. He has a history.
He's such a
He
cheat.
has a history of.
He has a history.
No, I did that as both times were as jokes.
Yes, no, yeah, I know.
Both times were
and,
as
and you've
jokes.
never lived to see the day. It was funny jokes though.
Yes, they were very funny.
So that's good.
Are you sure you don't need this 4th one? Because I just got 1 card.
Yeah, I've got some cards,
I'll
some of
take
my
it,
cards
I'll
as
take
well.
it. Oh, I could do that, but I have to not do that.
Yeah, don't do that. Doing that's bad.
It is bad, isn't it? Bloody hell. Okay, so I am going to
Use the game.
Jeez. Do you have 1 card?
Of course. That's all I have.
It's all I have in life, Jerry.
I
all I
made
have.
I made a bad mistake leaving this space. Last time
I had to fight you. You didn't leave it.
well, I mean, but the last time I spread out because of my thing, my choices. Oh, the old
Okay.
Eyrie Order is not doing too well. I should be a
I'm
desperate.
going to. Oh, wow. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to discard these 2 mice for a hideout here.
But seeing as I suck at games, I'm assuming that I'm quite a strong position right, so I'm sure the designer of the game is going to point out all the mistakes I've made. So.
Yeah. If so,
Probably made.
Cole, please tell Eddie he's politely.
Actually,
No,
I'm going
impolitely.
to-
Impolitely, tell him he's a
Impolitely,
moron.
please.
You can use
I'm going to
Twitter.
put that here.
He has no handle, but I think the
I am on Twitter.
you are on the Twitter.
I'm on the Twitter.
You sound like my
Uh,
dad. When
I have the
my
Twitter.
father signed up for Snapchat, like my brother.
Your father doesn't. I don't even know what Snapchat is.
My father was like signing it up, and my brother was like, "What year were you born, Dad?" He's like 1941, and my brother goes, "I don't think it goes." Like you're not old. You're too old for Snap. I died. It was so good. It's like brilliant, brother, brilliant.
There's a 0 here, right? 0? Oh,
Yeah, you.
dang it. You guys are so
Zero is
mean.
a synonym for loser, right? 4.
I once went into. So here's the anecdote that you. It doesn't sound boring when you start off. I walked into a Disney store. Exactly.
Okay, yeah, okay.
And they had each of the employees had their name tags on, and one of them had the name tag 0, and I went up to them and said, "Is that your status as an employee?"
All right. So,
She was like, "No, it's a horse." From
so
Beauty
here's
and the
the thing:
Beast."
is that if I activate this card, right,
Yeah.
I could do any color that I want. Right.
Yes.
So let's say I do 2.
2.
I could do 2.
Yes. 2.
Well, I
yellow.
have to have a hideout in rabbits. That's fine. So let's say I do that. I do
Yes.
that. So now I have a hideout here with rabbits.
Because of this icon there, and then
Yes.
you're gonna build a strong.
Now this is I can build a stronghold, and it says I could build
where you
place a
have-
stronghold in any clearing
where
you
you have done
rule.
it. You
So I don't
know
have to
this.
be there. It doesn't have
Any,
to be.
yeah,
with the
any
rabbits.
clearing that I think so.
And actually, any is actually in all caps. So I'm just gonna assume that that's what that means.
If we're wrong, Cole or Patrick, let us know.
We're waiting anytime.
And
Yeah, oh, man.
please text my number, area code 886, and a bunch of numbers.
Just take all of my pieces off the board.
I think when I cut this video, it's gonna be like Jay's turn black. 30 minutes later, we
It's
might
okay.
run out of battery.
His faction is more complicated.
I
We are
agree with
mocking
that.
him. He's not a slow player. His faction
I'm
is-
trying. It's a very yeah. I'm
Well,
gonna have a
We've
fight.
already got in 44 minutes.
And the butter and the butter. Where are the dice? Where are my pyramids?
Pyramids of Fate.
Okay, so we're gonna fight here. 3 and 2, so I lose 2 and you lose 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then that will do it. So this goes here, and I get 1 more for this. All right. Yeah, that'll do it.
My turn?
Yes. No, wait. I'm gonna put him here. There we go. And now I'm done.
Okay, I'm going to attack you here.
You attack me where?
Here.
Yeah, of course you are. Oh wait,
Of
I
course.
should have done that.
2 and 1.
1. So you do 2 damage to me. I take 1 damage. This takes
Well,
2.
you take 1 damage. Yes, you take 1 damage because you ignore
no,
the
I
first.
ignored it.
Yeah, so you take 1 effectively. 1.
And then you do lose 1.
Yeah.
back to continue taking my lumps.
No, I'm attacking him.
Okay.
Okay, second action, I'll take this out.
So it's Vizier. 2
It is.
point. 1 point.
Did I take a point for winning
Yeah,
the
I
battle?
gave it to you before. Yeah.
No, because you weren't here.
You don't get it for winning the battle. You just get it for removing buildings.
Removing
Yeah,
buildings.
yeah.
Okay, fine.
And I gave
And he
it.
just gave
I,
it.
I
yeah, but I gave it to you previously.
did now.
When you-
I thought the board came out a lot nicer.
The board is really.
Came out a lot more nicely than
The whole
Came out
print
more
and like
nice.
this doesn't like honestly it doesn't look like a PNP.
Yep.
I mean, other than the stickers, but like still remove that idea.
You
This
haven't-
is
you haven't
this is
played
better
many,
than some games I've actually received from
Yes.
Kickstarter,
Yeah.
and this is not. I mean, it is on Kickstarter, but this is not actually the.
Okay, so I'm going to take one action.
It's
and
like final
I'm going to spend
version.
this to take another action. I'm going to build 2 mills. Build a
Wow.
mill here, a mill here. Which give me 6 points.
Did you get wood at the beginning of your turn?
I didn't, so I actually have that. So I had 3. I should have 3 on each. So
Yes.
I'm going to spend 2, 6 in total. It's 12
Okay.
each, so it's
Yes.
1 each,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
Oh man.
That's your turn.
That's my
Oh
turn.
no, it's not your turn because you have to
Income now.
income. 1, 2. I get 4 cards. 1, 2.
And I just get 1.
I get
3.
2.
Another finally
Four.
a card that I can use. It's my turn, correct? Yes.
Yes, it is your turn.
I'm trying to figure out how to not lose. So
Oh, I don't know about that.
Well, you.
okay, I got it, guys. I think I got it. I'm going to.
You could flip the board and run off. You wouldn't lose the game then.
There you go. That should do it. That'll do it.
Yeah, but I wish I could
You
play 2
could double
cards.
move
But
and
I
attack.
have. But I really need to place a thing, and that's the problem. If I probably should go here,
But you
but I
can't.
can't because I'd lose this because I can't.
You don't have another.
I need
No,
to
but
battle
you
in a
could
bunny
use
thing.
this to move the bunny
How?
because this is wild and it can move anything.
Yeah, but I still have to be in the bunny to battle.
Yes.
So it goes here. So
Yes.
Jay's just trying to make me collapse again.
Do
All right.
it. Do it.
So I get to recruit. Let's see, can I craft anything? No, I can't. So I'll recruit 2 here as per my charismatic ability, and then I can move. So I will move
Yes. Otherwise, he'll mob you.
3 units, 2 units like that. And then that's my moving twice and bird clearings, which is wild. And then I battle in the bunny spot, which is the only thing. So I take that back. I get 1 VP. I didn't have to roll dice for that. Woo!
And
And
you get 2 more VP, and then it's my turn.
yes, I like that they chose to make the cat female. Actually, in all the like references to the Marquis. Do you really want this? Because I'm not using it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I don't need your. I want you to have a card holder so you feel like you're doing something.
There we go. Mine is like 1 card holder per card.
All my strongholds are out, aren't they? So 1, 2, 3. So let's see here. I have double foxes.
What did the fox?
That was like 12 years ago. How old is that song?
I don't know.
Jay's thinking.
Well, I want to be able to craft some stuff now. Now that I have.
All the cards.
Yeah, do you actually have the right many?
I'm
you
going
might have
to-
more than in the deck.
Well, I'm going to craft a tax collector. So at the start of daylight, you
Mm-hmm.
can see a random card. That's going to be helpful for me. And then I'm going to also do my extra fox to do an anvil. So I'll get 4 points that way. And then that's all my foxy stuff. No, so much.
I didn't see anything.
Yeah, his foxy stuff comes later.
I mean, I might have.
when the cameras are off, that's when
Yeah.
the foxy stuff happens.
I might have eagle eye vision, but I didn't see anything because I'm a bird. I'm a nearsighted bird. And dyslexic. I can't read your cards. Plus, I haven't played this more than.
I'm gonna discard 2 rabbits to have 2 more supporters, and I'm gonna use them to gain 1 guy. Oh, it has to be in the bunny.
Yeah.
So there's 2 locations for the bunny.
Do it in this one.
Okay.
I will visit 2 friends. Look at me, I'm just like, I'm visiting 2 friends. So I'm gonna move and visit 2 friends. And then I get a VP because I'm visiting friends. Because I'm a friendly people. And
No, you're
then-
not.
No, I'm quite not actually. And then I'm going to. Ooh, wow, that's a thing you could do, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm going to.
Well, I don't know. You haven't done it yet.
I'm gonna. So I spend these 2 mice to examine my little hands. I get 1 point for that. And then I shall. I shall attack.
You're playing this faction a lot better than last time.
Yes, because it took me the whole game last time to figure out how the hell to play it.
Well, you're doing better.
And then I use this.
Last game I was like
to.
smoking a cigar. I'm like, I got this. I am the American Eagle. And then now it's like, no. I am the slow faction now.
I am going to use it to.
My sad little 1 card there.
That's a tough decision here. What do I do? I attack here, or do I attack here? He can come back and attack me, or I can come here and try to whittle him down a little bit.
Decisions.
Well, either way, I get these dice.
Where you got to declare your attack first. Where you attack.
Yeah, you don't ever do that.
Wait. Did I use this?
Yes.
I use this to attack, but I can't. I don't use cards to attack.
Do you put it in the pile, or
Yes, I did.
why did you take it back into your hand?
I put 2 mice down
continue to cheat
build
if you like.
this mice here, to build that here, and then I needed to
Battle.
use this to recruit
Okay.
somewhere to fight, right? And then I could use that
Yeah.
to fight here.
Okay. 4/4. 3/3.
3 and 3. Jesus. Whoop, whoop. So that just eliminates
Him completely.
him completely.
Oof.
I gain a point for destroying that building,
Yes.
but it also eliminates me.
No.
No?
You still get 1 defense. Oh no, that's different. We played that.
I lose myself
correctly.
completely.
Yes, and you get 1 point. Blue.
Wow. Thanks.
Wait, does he get a point because he blew it up?
Yeah. It's destroyed, right?
Yes. All right. And there's that.
You done?
Yes, I'm
Yes,
done.
he's done.
All right. Get myself some wood. Eat her some soup.
He's counting to 4 enchanted.
For each building or wood removed, the player inflicting a hit scores 1 victory point.
No, there it is.
So each. I need cards. That's the key to their faction. They need cards. So do I have a visor? No,
Vizier.
Vizier.
Think Aladdin.
That gets you cards.
Yeah. Nope.
So I'm doing that. I'm going to build twice. I'm going to build 2 recruiters. Here and here.
Oh.
So how many points did you get?
7 points.
Jeez.
Oh. Put you at 27 out of 40. See, you were pushing the cat to attack me, and now the cat's.
And now, are you ready, Jay? I'm going to recruit.
How many times?
It doesn't matter. You just go up 1.
No, I go each time.
For once.
No, it's just.
I'm
once.
recruiting 1
Yeah.
If
time.
he recruits twice, I go up twice.
Yes, I'm recruiting once.
Yes. Edmund likes.
Who's
to have his thing-
OCD now?
But he's got his thing in like the middle of the road. I'm like, where
It's
is
like,
it?
Recruit. There you go.
I choose. That's it.
I roll the dice. Recruit there. All right. Hand size.
I'm good.
So-
Income.
No.
Income?
Yeah. So you draw
So
three
three.
cards.
Three,
One,
please.
2, and then you discard down.
Okay.
5.
And then I draw 2 more cards. Wow. Look at that, dude.
All right. I gotta put one of my cards down here. So let's see if I can do this. Can't do that yet.
How do I increase my hand limit? Just out of interest. Oh, I didn't spend my wood. How much wood did I spend? I spent 5 wood.
I'll let you choose.
Let's see if I can Hail Mary this.
Do it.
Oh wait, I didn't gain dudes at the end the last time. Because I should still have people on my board. Otherwise. No, but these would be gone. Because I lost that during that battle. What do you have? I'm gonna put this here to remind me. Did you catch that?
What?
I noticed that I had this, right?
Mhm.
But that must have meant that I didn't get supporters for that night. So I did this, but then I realized, oh, you destroyed this and this would have been gone.
All right.
I didn't
I-
do anything.
Is that okay? Is that
Yeah,
fine?
that's fine.
I put the bunny and the move and the fox and the roost, and we'll see if this works for me. So place 2 warriors in any clearing type. I'd only get this one, and then move at least these. So I need to move at least from a bunny spot. So I will move.
No, you have to go at top to bottom.
Oh, top to bottom, right. So I will move 1 unit into here, and I will move. No, I'll move 2 units into here, and then I will move 1 into here, and then my bunny spot I will move 1.
To here?
No.
And then you can control
No.
it?
I will move this one into here.
Let's see. Wait, you're moving from the bunny.
From the bunny.
From a bunny.
Oh yeah.
So it has to be from here.
So I shouldn't move these here. All right, let me move these back. Sorry. All right. So I can move. This is a risk. I'll move 4 to here.
That's the first one.
Yes.
And then the second one.
Don't do that, man.
I have no choice.
You've got to go somewhere else.
I mean, because of my movement requirements and my battle requirements, I have to be. But I have to battle in a bunny spot, and the only bunny spot is here and here.
And here and here.
Yeah, but how do I? But I have to
Here.
battle. I have to battle.
You have to get here and fight.
Yes.
You can do that. You just have to believe.
No.
Yeah.
If
You
you,
can
if you
only-
believe, you can do
I can
anything.
only
Come
go
on, man.
there.
Yeah.
Don't be so heartless.
No, I got it. That's what it is. So I will go 1, 2 because I am the leader here, or tied, and I
Yes,
get
yes.
ties. So I'll go here. So
Wait, you have to. Oh yes.
that's 2 movements with the birds, and then
you
I'm
control here, so you can go anywhere you want. You
correct.
can here,
And now
then-
with my bunny, I'm going to move 1 bunny down to here, like this, and then I have to battle in a bunny zone, which will be this one.
Yes, which
and-
I lose
Yes, and I
automatically.
get 1 point for that. Yeah, I didn't. I tried to win this one, but I couldn't.
Do I lose this? Is that what happens?
Don't think so, no.
No, I don't think so.
No, you do. If you if prompted.
Anyway, I collapsed, so I will score nothing this round again. And my new charismatic ruler will.
If you remove your last building from a clearing during battle, you must also discard 1 improvement from your play area if able.
Yeah. Oh,
So.
from here. Yeah. It doesn't matter which one.
But I mean, none of you guys have really had improvements out.
I'm gonna have
No.
to do this one, Despot. Try to get double victory points for removing non-warriors, because kind of in a bind.
Okay.
I mean, admin can completely knock me out, but I have no real choice at the moment. We'll see.
I thought you'd do fighting just so you can just
I
start
can't.
knocking.
I have to have a fox card.
Mm.
Losing this really.
But you would have the mix card here, so you could fight anywhere you want, and then you could fight there and take.
Yeah,
it
but
out.
my cards didn't allow for it. I played that one first.
No, you could choose any of them.
No, I thought you had to go through all of
No,
them.
you don't.
Oh.
You can be any one you want.
Oh, okay.
It can be.
But the
anything
one that you
want.
lost, you can't be again.
No, you can. All right. Collect my hideout cards. Woohoo! Outrage cards. Or outrage. One card. I need you to get more points.
I'm not gonna have. You have all the cards. You have what? 12 cards? 9?
Yeah. But I use them all.
I have none. No cards, so I drink.
I build a hideout.
Okay. By discarding the bunny card.
Yep.
And one recruit, right?
And then
Or support. That's it. Support, not recruit.
I gain one more. I educate one more person, and then I will conspire with little hands.
Little Franz?
Little conspire with my
Friends
little
or
hands,
Mm.
and then I do battle
Where?
here.
2-0.
2-0. So he's gone, and then I heard him. Okay, I do.
I was like, what's this? Retreat table.
I-
You're retreating from battle.
I educate two more bunnies.
Name.
I educate two more bunnies to be Jedi. Then I use those bunnies to build a stronghold here.
Mm-hmm.
Also, one of them becomes here.
He becomes here.
He becomes here.
He's one with the Force.
And then I do. I don't have two mice. I have two foxes. I craft my scouting party. So I think that's my mouse.
So
So
you-
birdsong. I look at any local player's hands. That's not worth it. I will use that for education.
Education.
It's always good.
Education. Do you have to have a dude in the control region? You have to have a dude there. That's a silly question.
Yeah, you need to have one there to have control.
And then I will keep a secret. And then I'm done.
Whoop whoop. All right. Place some wood. 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 Wood.
And what?
Wood. One move action is this.
You bringing that guy with you, or no?
Can I do that?
Yeah,
you could, you could drop him. You could pick
Because
up.
you
could
you
pick up
have
or drop
move
off.
2, so you can go
It's
one,
move twice. It's
grab,
one.
and 2.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't rule that yet, do I?
No.
No, so you can't go in there. No, wait. Where
He
is it?
can go in there.
You
'cause
are.
he rules
You're
here.
here, right?
He rules all the spots he moves.
Yes. So you rule this, so you can go anywhere you want,
Mm.
and then you moved everyone
Mm.
here,
Mm.
and then you rule that, and you can go anywhere you want, and then you moved here.
Mm-hmm. And that's a single move because it's
Yes.
2.
That's one.
But I don't rule
Move
it.
twice. That's move twice.
Yeah,
yes.
but I don't rule there yet.
No, but
Yes.
you could
So
battle.
that's action 1. Action 2 is you're gonna fight.
No, I'm going to move here.
That's action 3. Action 2.
2. Action 3 is I'm going to incite the mob.
Mm.
Spend 3 cards of a single type. Fox. Fox.
Fox.
Fox.
Fox.
That's a joker, so that goes. Incite the mob, spend 3
Jokers.
cards. In each clearing of that type, you will remove all opponent's buildings scoring 2 for each building. So
6 points.
6 points.
Ah, it's painful. So that's 33.
33.
Oof.
And you draw 3 cards. Jane move round.
So it's Fox.
Yep.
I need 7 points. Can I do it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might get to do it. 7. Oh, 3. Yes, I'll build one of these handy fellows.
Mm.
I shall build a recruiter with my 3rd action. No, final action is do. I can't do it. God damn it. I'm 1 thing off. 1 action off. But I will spend the 4th action to build this recruiter here. I shall build my recruiter here.
So that's another
5 points.
what, 5 points.
Yep. 38.
Wow.
But I'm out of, now I'm out of actions. So, hang on. So that was 3 wood.
Yeah.
So I could, if I had another action, I could build and win the game. But I don't, so I won't.
So he's gonna win, I think, next round.
Definitely.
Unless you can hurt him. Like, take out his wood things.
It's hard for me to attack. I don't know how to do it, but I'll try.
Yep.
Alright, evening. So draw your cards
I
of
went-
3. Oh, these are gonna be reshuffled. Not
So I
have-
was saying, so that was classic Jay advice. Jay gives advice which seems to help you, but actually helps him more. When I said to Chris, "Don't move into there," it was purely as a self-interest. I wanted to move here and incite the mob.
Oh, I know.
You've been wanting to do that for a while, though.
So 3 for you.
You felt you. Oh,
I only get 1 card.
you got to make me feel smart. You got to make.
Did you
Just
did I get my
smart.
cards? No,
you
I did
will
not.
get yours. Okay, so starting with me, I have 1 card to add, and I will do it here.
Woo!
Alright, so I will do no decree this round, obviously. So I move from 1 clearing to another, so I will move this bunny guy to here, because I can go from anywhere, and I
And
will
you'll
battle
fight.
here.
Hopefully you win.
4, 2, 1, so I lose 1, and you lose
2. You go up by 1 point.
Yes. And then I can build a roost here, finally.
And then you gain more points.
I get 3 points. Yep.
So you have to take out all of these because I'm producing enough wood to
Yeah,
basically build where I like. So you have to basically take out all of my sawmills and get rid of all of my wood in order to prevent me from just building another building and winning the game.
So that's my
You
turn.
had that alternate victory for getting inside the castle.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah, I gave that up card up.
You fool!
Yes.
You're Schleman. Ah, this game is very different than the last one.
Yes.
Who's that?
Boost out.
I think losing one of my 2 start, like my, not just my starting building, but the next one, it gives me an extra income.
Mhm.
And being only able to have 1 card forces me to keep collapsing.
Mhm.
It's really hard if I don't have at least 2 cards to choose from.
So when I gunned early for him last game, you should gun early. So the players should gun early against you because that really hobbles you for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
For whenever I'm in, and the Woodland Alliance has a slow build up, so
Yes.
I can wait them. I can wait for them a little bit. The purple player can wait.
Yeah.
That was the idea.
Jay's turn. Title card goes up.
Starring.
Let's see if he can win.
It's hard for me to do this, but I can.
There you go.
He's like, it's hard for me to do this, but I can
I'm
not
trying
get
really
free.
hard. To.
Well, you just
Well,
have to stop
it's
me.
hard for me to see like movements because movements hard.
Want me to come over there and
for
help?
this-
As long
Sure,
as
you can
Eddie
help.
doesn't win.
yeah, that's the aim of the game.
Shit.
Because you're at 18, you need 22 points. That's not gonna happen.
Now you have to
So-
stop me.
I do. Two foxes, and then I build a hideout,
Hideout.
here.
Hey.
Well, there are no other foxes
Yeah, yeah.
available.
Just be.
And then I
So you have a move.
go here. So I move. I also gain a point for that. I hold on. When I battle, it's anyone in that type of clearing, so it has to be a fox. So
If he pulls this off, I will.
create another fox.
I will pull him off.
And then I create, and then I use this battle and this clearing here, and you lose all three. I gain 3 points.
You didn't have any cards that allow you to get double for that, so you get 6 points.
No. Are there cards that do that?
Some, yeah.
The next thing you can tell me is that
I use
the phone powers run
the
out.
mouse
the phone
here.
shuts
I
itself off.
think we're fine.
I'm using the mouse here.
still. Well, not. I mean, last time I was
Go
still
here.
pretty fast with my turns, but it's just, yeah. I think I foolishly spread too thin from here. I should have kept
3
some
points.
strength. But that's
and then
okay.
I do
Learning.
one
It's a good
move.
thing to learn. I'm curious why they're red. Like,
But that's the
choice.
vagabond.
yeah, I know,
It's
but
the
like,
vagabond.
meant, like the choices of it is bridge and trapdoor.
Sneaking in and out. I'm going to sneak onto this bridge, and no one will see me at this raised platform. It's okay.
I go
This makes
here
it
and I
is more
attack.
editing work. It's fine.
Yeah.
There. 2 and 2. So
Take the wood, dude. Oh, he chooses.
yeah. So I lose
Handy.
1, and then you lose 2 as well.
Yeah.
I gain a point for that.
It's not even matter. I could build this. By knocking my buildings, don't even make them cheap to build. So it's all sort of. And I can just build one of
Oh
them.
wait, I can also do this, right? With my ambush for an extra.
This one goes?
Yeah.
No, that's only when he flees, or you're the
No, attacker. As attacker, if retreat.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. If retreat. Come on, Jay. You only need. Oh no, you're here. That's me. You only
2
need
bunnies.
18 points.
Eugene, hit him up.
I do that.
I never win games, man.
For 2
Even
bunnies.
you beat me at games, and you suck.
It's
And
true.
then I,
There's only one game I'm good at.
I use
Sleeping.
those 2 bunnies for that. On any place I control. That was weird. That was a weak one. That was a weak action.
Why didn't you craft that instead?
Hmm?
Why didn't you craft that instead?
Yeah, well,
Oh, you don't have.
I don't have 2
Yeah.
boxes. And then
That's gonna be it.
Are you out of actions?
He has one card, but I don't think
then I
he's
mount.
get +1. Yeah. All right.
I
Cat.
am Lord of the Forest!
All right, Cat. How you
I'm Lord of the Dance. I shall build.
He's not gonna do anything. He's just gonna sit there.
Yeah, I'm just going to pass. I'm going to build a sawmill.
And that'll be
And that's
350 points.
Boom! Cat wins.
Well done. I'm actually happy to see the cat win. To see because
Well,
like
the easiest. This is the easiest faction. I'll give
To
it that.
play.
It's definitely the easiest faction to play.
Hello,
Hello,
I'm Jay.
I'm Ed.
I'm Chris.
We've just played Root. I think we can start with the double down because this game compares slightly to the coin games.
But no one knows what Double Down is when we say that.
You can figure it out. So the coin game is this series of games here
From GMT.
From GMT. Yeah, there's a ton of them. Yes, there's a whole lot of them, and it's a game system. And this feels a little bit like that, a somewhat more streamlined and simplified version of that. So we're going to reference coin quite a lot because we did this in the prep. We're going to reference coin quite a lot, but this is a somewhat smoother version.
Yeah, so coin, just so for those of you that don't know, it's a war system. There's 4 factions in all but one of the games in the series, and they're all asymmetrical, exactly like this. There are 4 factions, asymmetrical.
Yes, this game is extremely asymmetrical. In fact, my one observation about the game is that it felt extremely asymmetrical. I felt that, we'll go over these guys in a minute, but I felt that these guys, they were so much more straightforward than the other guys. You just saw, if you watch the playthrough, I waltzed to victory with these guys. That was my...
But also because of like a lapse in choice for attacking, because there's these 2 sawmills down here that he probably could have knocked out a little earlier, but that's the thing.
So Root is basically a lighter coin version, more approachable, lighter theme. It's not rooted in history. It's all fantastical with animals coming in.
Well, not that fantastical. It's cute animals. It's not fantasy. That's actually one thing. If we're talking about...
Because anthropomorphic animals are not fantastical at all.
Not fantasy in the literary sense, in dragons and wizards and stuff. I thought that was quite nice, the fact that it wasn't. Because fantasy is such a popular theme. This was a slightly different theme.
It feels like that nice bridge between, and I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
let's talk about the factions here, because it's a 4-faction game. Each one plays very, very differently.
Yeah. So
let's talk about the cats. I didn't play the cats. How did you guys feel about it?
I played our very first game. I played the cats. I thought it was a very straightforward faction. They place wood where they have sawmills, and then they can choose up. They do 3 actions available to them, and they can play a bird card to get another action. I thought they were really straightforward, but
and they have a resource advantage as well.
Yes, Edmund played them twice during our back-to-back games before recording, so I'll let him take the lead.
Yeah. So because you only have 3 actions, your choices are simpler. You have a resource advantage, and the more buildings you build, the more points you get. So and actually having your building destroyed is good, because then your building suddenly becomes cheaper again. So just build, and I wasn't recruiting very much to the annoyance of Jay, because he got a bonus from recruiting. I wasn't recruiting very much. I wasn't putting dudes on the board because buildings got me points.
Yeah, and alternatively, he was discarding cards to save dudes that would have been killed.
Yes.
So he didn't need to recruit.
Yes. So I was doing that rather than recruiting during my turn.
I like to recall Warriors dudes.
Yeah.
This is the dudes on a map.
Yeah. So I was at the inciting mob action. I was kind of saving up for that, and also the claws can give you the extra action. So I was thinking more about this and about the claws rather than playing. That's not the right card. Rather than attempting to build attempting to craft, because I was saving up for extra actions or incite mob. I wasn't doing craft very much. Yeah. And frankly, that was probably a point about all 3 factions. Craft is like a side game. When you mentioned craft, because you had some good stuff to say.
Yeah, I would say playing against these guys, they felt like the government in coin games.
Yes.
That they started off very strong. They had cats on every single clearing of the board. They start off really strong. It's easy to maintain that lead.
And if you get knocked down, like I said, there's a couple of times you're going to knock me down, and that would have, So you have to play knowing that these guys have an advantage, and you have to kick them back.
Yeah, because they're quite easy, because their engine is already built. It's ready to go. Yeah. But their engine is far more advanced than anyone else's.
Let's move on to the Eyrie.
The Eyrie.
The Eyrie, the bird faction. They're a little different. They're kind of a lot... I kind of want to say they're a hybrid between insurgents in coin and the government, because I think that they have some strength to them if they have more cards available, and in terms of the actions they can take, you basically build your action engine. So I felt that was the government part, but the insurgency part is they have like few units to really utilize unless you can build. So for me, the most difficult part of them, my first game with them was really straightforward and easy because these guys didn't attack me a lot, so I had a lot of cards down here. And I had many actions.
I was the green guys.
I had many actions available. So what I found in my next game was your currency in the game, the revenue is cards. And Edmund came in and knocked out one of my roosts, and I lost that. So I only had one card at my disposal, and I must always play a card on my turn to one of these 4 slots. And unfortunately, with my positioning and my poor planning, I couldn't really place that card in a way that was advantageous for my faction. But I still didn't feel like I was completely knocked out. I felt like, okay, maybe the next card would be better if it was a bird or something, because birds are random. But what I really like about this bottom thing is this: you can build this crazy action chain as long as you're able to wisely plan your movement and battles. And I think those two are important. This I would limit if, like I think one bird here so you can build wherever you want. A roost is ideal, but I think that these two are really important for how you build your engine, especially because you could do battle.
See, I think the learning curve for this is just how this bottom part works.
Right. As soon as you, just so you know, as soon as you can't pull off an action, you completely collapse your empire, and you don't gain victory points. Yeah,
essentially. This one I played twice. This is the hardest, and I think the reason why is because you have more choices, whereas this, your choices are very few, so you don't have to make too many choices, and you can do your turn quite quickly. This one has 9 things for you to do, and
but
as soon as you start, like, you have lots of choices.
They are. I also played these guys. They're all nicely laid out, and you can see you do have more actions to take, and you do have more choices to make. But the actual act of, if you make the wrong choice, then that's fine, because the actual act of doing it, the whole thing doesn't collapse. You just play a card.
No, this engine is very, very forgiving, but it's really difficult to learn.
Really difficult.
How to play, how to score points. You're seeing the Eyrie score 3, 4, 5 points every turn. The cat builds things every turn, so he's getting 3, 4, 5 points every turn. The first round, you'll see everyone slowly get to 4, 5, 6 points, where maybe you get 0, 1,
but
2.
So this faction is really difficult.
But
so like I said about the asymmetry, this faction is really difficult.
So you're not the problem that you have isn't the asymmetry, is that the learning curves aren't equal. Yeah. Whereas these two, the learning curves are quite simple, and they're actually really intuitive after maybe this 3rd round of gameplay. Yeah. Whereas this is, you'll have to play your 2 games of it to finally fully understand.
Now, I didn't play the Woodland Alliance, but just for you watching, there are alternate victories in the game, and there's 3 or 4 depending on if the Vagabond's in play. And when you get these, you can basically give up your points on the track to try to have an alternate victory. And these are, I think, fairly important for this faction.
Yeah, you're probably going to be going for those, which is another level of complications.
Yes. The other thing that's interesting, I think, is that you have the same group of cards, and the cards are multifunctional, but how each faction views the cards is very different.
Yes.
And this is the only faction where you are looking at the entire card.
Correct.
And so that could take time to look at one card, figure out what it does. And then you have the highest draw of all the factions. I think one time I had like 12 cards in my hand.
Yeah.
So we also, if you notice, we were joking a bit about Jay's turn, but the reason why we were joking about Jay's turn when he was playing as these guys is because their turn is longer, because they're going to be making more choices.
Yeah.
So therefore, this game isn't going to suit some players who have AP, analysis paralysis.
Don't let Steven play this. You know who Steven is. He's in your group. He takes a long time.
Don't, yeah.
But if Steven's in your group, just give him the cats. I'd be hard pressed if he could AP that.
But yeah,
I will say though, okay, that we didn't play the 4th faction of the game, the Vagabonds. Their power is friendship. It's true.
I don't like either of you guys, so I'm glad I didn't play those.
From what I read, they build crafts and they do partnerships with the other alliances in the game, the other factions.
Yeah, they don't have their own army. They essentially
they use your pieces as their
they
army.
use their charisma to convince other people, and they have other people fight battles.
They're like the Americans in Liberty or Death, who just drag the French into coin.
I keep on thinking of Paul
the French
Atreides
into
from
fight.
Dune, like he's just like this messiah that wanders the forest and gathers disciples and gets them to fight each other.
Yeah.
So anyway, final thoughts.
I like Dune.
I like the game. If I want to teach people a war game, or I don't have the time to sit down for like a 5-hour coin game, I'm gonna put this to the table. The only advantage this has over, or the only disadvantage this has against coin is that I think coin playing solo without the bots, which is how I do it, is much easier to play. I think than this, because your options for actions are greater than in coin, where you have like
Yes,
You
it's
could bot this.
I really like games where you have a lot of thinking. You have the game is very intense, and there's a lot of. It's especially smooth. You have a lot of choices to make, but because the game is short, you can go again. So I like games like Race for the Galaxy, where you just go again. The whole game takes, and this game only takes about 70 minutes. So. What we said about asymmetry, you can figure in about 2 games, in about 2 hours. So the length of time it takes to play another game.
Yeah, you're gonna expect a
This is
long first game.
Yeah.
A long learning first game, because the problem with asymmetrical games is that for your first learning game, it's hard to help your fellow player out because you have no idea what they're doing, and what they're doing is very different from what you're doing. But after our first game, like the second game and third game were lightning fast. So
much faster.
definitely under 90 minutes. More like
But it is intense.
But
So if it's intense and it's mean, so if you don't like intense and mean, you're not going to like this game.
Yeah, if you like being mean,
Yeah.
you will like this game.
Yes.
you can't turtle in this game. If you turtle, you allow the other person's engine to get too strong, and they will win the game.
I will say that the game benefit is that if you make a bad turn or choice, you kind of do have to think about how you're going to dig yourself out of that mistake. And that's fine in a shorter game like this. I think, like, I screwed up. I was trying to think of how to get out
Play
of it.
again,
Yeah.
So, thumbs up for me.
So the question is now, are you going to kickstart it?
I am already kickstarting, so yes.
He's kickstarting it. He has a copy, so I'm not going to kickstart it because I've got 2 friends who have the game.
I will say though that I printed it out. I do have the PMP, and even though I have the game kind of already, about I think they said like 90% of what the game is, I am seriously considering kickstarting it because of you get another map, you get more scenarios. You get
Scenarios would change up the replayability of the game.
Yeah.
And
the meeples look great.
But I will point out that there is one other faction, the Otters, which is part of the expansion. There are 3 other.
They sound pretty goofy to me.
There are 3 other Vagabonds, and I will say that if they hit their final stretch goal, it adds another base faction to the game.
So that's 6.
Vagabond.
6 factions.
So there will be a lot of replayability.
Oh yeah, no. Even with these 4 factions, there's a lot of replayability because the combinations of the cards plus the resources.
They do feel very, very different.
Yeah.
And
Each
it's
game
not.
will be different.
They're not lying to you and saying that all the factions are different, like Blood Rage, because it's all the same, right? You start off the same and then you become different. This one you start off very differently,
and you interact with the cards differently, which is great. But yeah, I recommend it.
Yeah, and Double Down. Do you get this? What games does this compare to? We've just compared it to Coin, like I said.
Do you double down on a game that you already own, or do you double down with this game because it's unique enough that warrants a spot on your shelf if that is something that concerns you?
Well, this is definitely. He's got a very big shelf. This is definitely shorter than Coin.
It's the size of the shelf.
So whether you like Coin or not, this is shorter.
Yeah, if you like Coin, you have a shorter version here that you can probably get to the table more often and introduce people to war games.
And it's not weaker in that sense.
Yeah, and
not at all.
Earlier I said that I like it because it it effectively lets you play a coin game in a shorter time, and also can get people into heavier games in the hobby without making their brains explode. As long as you keep a person away from Woodland Alliance.
as long as you
Don't let Steve
don't let Steve.
play this
Steve.
faction.
Yeah, but otherwise Steve should be okay with the cats. Give Steve the cat.